a mod that big is not easy. So I can understand if they don't know where it's coming from because, you know, it's a mod. There could be like a hiccup in one of the elements or whatever in like mod with like 1 billion of them. That's cool and all. I can understand that. However, that is until Neil over here told me the real way to fix that.
Yeah, so I actually run mods. Surprise, surprise. Been involved in the modding community for a long while. And I actually run a online mod for Kid Icarus. I'm not going to promote it here because it's kind of not running right now. But the way to fix this issue is simply resetting the servers. So only the moderator that has admin build can do that. And it'll be like a little maintenance break that you guys sometimes see on online games, such as, I don't know if anybody plays any online multiplayer shooting games, but you get these maintenance breaks sometimes when a glitch gets discovered, or in this case a bug, which Nick here is experiencing. Takes 5 minutes to do. It might inconvenience the players for 20 minutes, but it makes the game better. It makes it flow. When is the last time we've seen a maintenance break in CTGP-7? I'm asking you guys.
Okay, it does happen maybe a little more often than you would think.
Server matchmaking reasons.
Yeah. So there have been a few times where the servers were shut down, but most of the time it's because Pablo has no internet, and he needs the internet for the service to run.
Okay, so basically, it's a moderator that's broke. Is what I'm hearing right now.
Great, guys.
Unless
great.
I read it wrong, but I don't think I did. I don't think I read that wrong. But the times where they were off, where his internet turned off, where it was because there was severe weather in Spain, or
wow. Okay, so
or
basically,
he just I think one time he did just because he wasn't home.
So you're telling me that this guy he doesn't have a real server room or something to run this big mod, you know?
You know what? We're gonna go with that, yes, because that's what I believe I've seen. But
wow.
Unbelievable, bro.
So if that is true, that would make sense why you won't turn off the servers.
Yeah,
and reset them.
It'll inconvenience him, but in the long run, I think, especially after you've given us like a whole list of players that are experiencing this.
Yes, literally.
I'd say, turn off your router for 10 seconds. It won't kill you. Especially right before going to bed, turn it off, turn it on, make sure the servers are flowing correctly, and you're good.
It's too hard.
I genuinely would not be surprised, though, if he's refusing to do this, because I'm toxic. Even though, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the years, I'm part of the competitive community, obviously, as we've discussed earlier. I'm one of the very few competitive players that has been civil with Pablos for as much as I can.
Really?
Despite the shit that's gone around over the years, I've still tried my absolute best to be civil with them.
Okay, alright.
Listen,
I politely... Sorry to cut you off. I politely brought this to him in DM several times, right? I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what's causing it, bro. I don't know. And I will say this: if you genuinely don't know what's causing it, then okay, I can accept that as an answer. But if what Neil is saying is true, and you know the reason, and you're just too lazy to do it, that's something else.
Yeah, I mean, especially since he's from Spain, I can relate. I'm also from there. We have the same fucking Wi-Fi providers. It's like the top 3. So unless he's using Orange, which I doubt he is, because you're telling me that he doesn't even have his own servers. So I don't know how he'd afford that. There's no reason why he can't reset the router. Orange, it requires some more bullshit, but it's really easy. You just call the company and they'll give you a new router because, that's what they'll do. Mm-hmm. But if it's anybody else like Movistar or whatever the you're using, bro, all you got to do is turn your router off, turn it back on. You're good. I mean, I literally do it a couple times. I've had a few of my, players tell me, hey, Neil, I can't, connect on the matchmaking for Kid Icarus. I'm like, yo, don't worry, I got you. Reset the lobby before going to bed or some bullshit when, there's no traffic. I get it. If there are 5,000, 6,000 players on your mod online at one point, maybe it's not the best time to do it, but I'm sure sometimes CTGP-7 dies down a bit. That's a perfect time to, hey guys, I'm going to do a maintenance to fix this shadow ban problem, and there you go. But I guess Pablo is not willing to cooperate, or I'm not sure what's going on in his mental, but yeah, it is a pity.
I'll tell you what's wrong with his mental problems. The problem is that he's too soft.
I agree with that. I mean, after what I've seen with your ban, and I think it was Asteroid, right?
Yeah.
For calling the guy of a
calling
mod.
it what it is. And you know what's funny? I even tweeted this. Why am I the only one speaking about this? Why am I the only one speaking up?
You know why?
Speak up, people.
It's because people fear. This guy is fear mongering people. He's literally doing that. He's like, all right, you insulted me. you.
Yeah,
You're not playing
perfect.
my
And
mod.
keep in mind, sorry to cut you off.
No, go for it.
Keep in mind, CTVR exists. Oh my goodness.
Is it true that you can get over 100K? I've seen I
Yup,
saw a picture.
Yup.
Like someone sent me a picture saying
I might throw it in the video perhaps somewhere. I don't know.
there is no way I saw that. Like I had a
Yeah.
few Frenchies hitting me up
For
like, yo
me,
Neil,
yeah.
why don't you get to CTGP-7 VR, do some rooms? I'm like, I'm not doing that because I'm not interested. That's like my old stuff. You know, if you want MK7 VR, I might help you out.
Yeah.
But they were like, yeah, you can go over 100K. I'm like, yo, that's actually insane.
Yeah,
Like,
that is
what
insane.
the fuck?
So
you could probably hit 1 million.
probably, yeah, 999 probably. But
That's like a lifetime journey at that point.
Yes.
For something that is created by a weirdo, you know, like the guy managing the server mod, he can take it out maybe if he wants to.
Guys,
Like he could literally remove your VR if he's banning people at will. He'll remove your VR, bro.
keep in mind, Neil has met Pablo in real life.
Oh yeah, I have.
So
I
he's
can
not
go in
speaking-
depth
yeah.
if you want right now on.
Well, give me a second.
yeah, go
We'll
for
get
it.
to that in a sec. But CTVR exists, and CTVR is the equivalent of VR grinding back in the day, as we discussed earlier, how addicting it is. So what I think is going on is a lot of these CTVR grinders are scared to tell the truth because they're afraid that they're going to get permabanned and lose their chance of getting CT Max VR.
And I think that's exactly it. And I'm gonna go more in depth about Pablo. So
Like, bro, why are we pause quitting? Can we talk about that? For a
Okay,
second?
yes.
Can we talk
Okay,
about
okay,
that for a
okay,
second?
yes.
I'm not really familiar with that.
I
so
will.
I'll
I
let
will.
you
I will
guys
gladly
pitch
explain.
in.
Alright, so-
Okay, so
Go ahead.
okay, so
Say it.
pause quitting is a term where you lose a race in CT Worldwides. You can pause the game. You can't do this in regular Mario Kart 7 online. You have to finish the race or you lose 20 VR, right?
So you can pause the game
Yes,
online.
you can pause the game online, quit the game, and lose 0 VR.
Wait,
So,
what?
So if you lose, if you
No
if
way.
you know you're gonna lose the race,
You can pause quit.
And there's no penalty
Goodbye.
for that.
these
Goodbye.
these
No
fucking
penalty.
pussies. I'm
no
gonna say it. You
penalty.
got,
So they made it easier. What's the point of grinding then?
what is the point?
No,
Exactly.
I'll tell you why. It's because nowadays they don't care about skill. They care about numbers. The VR.
Fucking numbers on a screen, bro.
Like,
wow.
if you genuinely
Man.
grind CTVR and you pause quit, you're a fucking pussy. Period. And I've called them out on this in the server, and I get jumped by these VR grinders.
They're
like,
called the minions, bro. It's the minions.
Yeah, it's the minions.
The
Like,
Pablo minions,
bro, he can play how he wants to, man. Oh, well, if it's a feature, I'm gonna use it. But you're a fucking bitch, bro.
No, I think that should be patched. I mean, if he's trying, you know, I've seen his tweets where he's like, I'm trying to replicate an original MK experience. What Mario Kart, even fucking 8D, which caters to casuals, doesn't have that fucking
You know,
shit.
this
Literally.
reminds me.
So-
iTricks. iTricks.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Who asked for those?
You can explain that.
What
I
is
don't
that?
know much
Yeah,
about.
I
Yeah,
don't-
I don't.
Tricks.
I don't know much about that. So, you
So
can explain it.
basically, you know how when you trick, like you don't flip, the character doesn't flip, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the character flips, but not only that, it has like a weird physic. It's like you're shrinking, but you're not. A little bit.
Okay.
It's like a weird animation, but the problem with that is that it gives you a crazy bigger boost.
Really?
It's like a Mario Kart Wii, because it's like a Mario Kart Wii boost. Because when you trick in Mario Kart Wii, you get like a bigger boost compared to Mario Kart 7. So when you get these tricks, like you're basically broken. You're basically speeding away from bullshit.
Wow.
It's
okay.
like, bro, you're ruining the game. You're ruining what Mario Kart 7 is, bro.
Yeah, that
all,
sucks.
all
yeah.
because casual players who don't even play the game.
They
like,
don't even know how it works.
They play the game for one day, right? And they start
A couple hours, actually.
Yeah, and they start bitching about the smallest things. Man, I can't make these turns, man. Man, you gotta make this track easier, man. And Pablo buys into every single bit of it.
And guys, can we just add that this guy does it all for free? Like, he invests a shit ton of time and doesn't make a single penny. And I just find that crazy. I mean, I have to just cover, because I met this guy IRL. I'm gonna give you guys, like, I'm not gonna say the location, you know, but I met him in Spain. All right, he was running the StreePass event. For those who love Pablo and follow him on Twitter, you might see him promoting sometimes those StreePass Spain events, like, yo, bring your DS in the park and we can all masturbate together. So I went to one of those events, right? Not to masturbate. I went there to sell my fucking mods, bro. No, that's all they do. They're jerking off in circles. That's literally all they're doing.
Circle jerk.
All right, and they sit down and they're like, "Oh, I got a green. Yay! Let's clear Mac filter." So I went there. I sold my packs. All right, I'm selling these mods. By the way, I sell StreetPass mods. I'm the only guy who has made a plugin for all three versions: Japanese, US and
Oh,
European.
shit, man.
Yep.
The top three
Bro,
continents. The top,
banking, bro.
The top three
Bro
continents.
came up to me, the fucking co-moderator, so he's not even the own mod of his own like event, and he's like, all right, yo, listen, you gotta leave. And I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna leave the event. He's like, but you know, you're selling unauthorized material. I'm like, all right, where's the guy that's hosting this? Like, who's this? And so I guess he brought the dude, but the dude was cool. He was like, actually, people are buying, and he's actually boosting our event. Like, people are actually coming to the event because of this guy. Because he's selling
Common
shit.
sense,
And
people.
so it's like,
Common
why are you
sense.
kicking out a friendly?
Common sense.
Like, I'm not hurting their event at all. Matter of fact, that was making it more popular.
Yes,
people
you
have,
bring
like,
more
reason
people.
to
Like,
fucking play
the
the game.
whole point of hosting these events, sorry to cut you off,
No, go for it.
is to gain as much attraction as possible. So
So yeah, I don't know. Something was
what?
going on in my boy's head, or I'm not sure.
Guys,
And-
it's not that complicated, bro. Stop being a bitch. Embrace capitalism. It's not that hard.
And here's another thing. Those people
It's
that
not that hard.
So Pablo made this event, right? To like do a StreePass event, right? So StreePass, for those of you who really don't know, is a term
I
where
think
you,
everyone knows that, bro.
I'm gonna explain anyway.
Alright,
It's
go for it.
just in a very quick and common sense explanation. You turn your 3DS into sleep mode, take it with you, turn StreePass on, you connect virtually with other 3DS users. So you can, and they show up in your plaza, you play games with them, blah blah blah, right? If Neil here is attracting more people to that event prior to the event even starting or whatever, or if
Yeah, the venue didn't
Yeah.
even kick off yet.
yes,
It was
right?
dead. It was not yet like kicking off. I just set my own table at the back.
Most likely people are gonna have their 3DSs with them because that's what the custom firmware that he's selling to, right? So they're probably gonna have StreePass on regardless.
So it works.
It's a win-win.
You get your hacks and you get your passes. But no,
It's a win-win.
he's trying to remove traffic from the hacks
It's not
and
that
deteriorate
hard.
people
It's
that
not
want
that
the fucking hack. I don't know. This guy's weird. Even IRL, I'm not really in the CTGP-7. I'm more in the StreetPass community.
Yes.
And people don't like Pablo, bro. And we'll go on NetPass.
Now
That's
blame
another
him, bro.
topic for another pod. NetPass is another topic. But it's
Yeah,
incredible,
NetPass,
bro.
yeah.
It's incredible
Yes, it is.
how we
NetPass
got
is
like
great, yes.
fucking dummies, bro, on the thing, just running it. Bro.
Like,
incredible.
here's the thing. I grew up with StreetPass. I love StreetPass. I'll still do it to this day. As if people are willing to do it, I'll do it too. If I went to that event, right? So let's say I went there to take part in the StreetPass event, right? I saw people with the 3DSs there to buy your custom firmware. I'd be like, dude, yeah, more StreetPass tags, bro.
Yeah. And
Literally.
you can literally customize, because what I'm selling is nothing that's on the market. I'm not selling like infinite like tickets or whatever. No, you can get your own hats, your own globe. So I'm basically customizing the user experience for StreetPass. I'm making his event better. But no, he wanted to kick me out. Thankfully, the moderator, he was smart. He knew that I was bringing people. You know, we talked, we were civil. And he was like, you know what, you get to stay.
W
Don't listen
moderator.
to him.
Yeah.
And-
W moderator.
And yeah, so Antonio, that was his name. Bro, let me stay. I honestly, thumbs up to Antonio because Pablo, bro, he wanted to kick my ass out. Matter of fact, I don't know what he told Pablo, like Pablo told Antonio in the back, but I remember him coming up to me. He's like, yo, you gotta leave. But I spoke to him like, listen, look at the line right here. Your venue hasn't started yet. These are literally getting the hacks right now. Like common sense, please. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
And yeah,